Hi there. This is a short video about how to change our components on the home page. So if you're designing or editing, just don't forget this is the first step. Uh, you just always start with a backup. Just create new backup. Maybe if you're unsure, maybe you can just I'm going to change the hero section background image. So homepage, you can create backups as many times you want. So homepage hero section, because we can go section by section. And by the way, if you're on a Mac, you can use Command Shift S. This is the shortcut. Or I think on Windows it's Control Shift plus S. So you have to be in designing mode to change components on the web on our website. So, and for this one, some images, as you can see here, this is not an image element. This is a div element here. So, and some images has like some div element has a background image, and this is a good example that it's not an image element, it's a div element. And you can change the hero section image if you just click on the background and choose image. You can see here the proper size of the image. So we're going to change this one. Just go to Unsplash. Okay, I think it doesn't matter. Okay, maybe. It's so hard to decide which one should we. Okay, but it doesn't matter because it's just for testing purposes. So, okay, I will go with this one. I choose this one. Webflow, if you're going to upload an image, it has a compress opportunity as well. So if you just drag and drop inside the images here, if you click on here, you can open this image folder like this one, and you just drag and drop the image. And if you select it, you can just compress. And also you can just name it and just give a nice alternative text for Google. So okay, so once you have the image, you can just replace this one, and you will see here the background position of on the div element. So you can always adjust with these points as well, or with the top and bottom. Okie dokie. So now you can see that it's working, but we have different. You don't have to modify this one. Just check the iPad as well. Okay, maybe we have to modify this one. Just go in the center, and now we just finished with the background changing. And for text, if you just double click on anything, you can just rewrite it. If you see a green one, you can see the element on the left side, it's green. It means this is a component. So just be really careful if you change something here. it will, for example, if you change the component link here for the primary button, it will change all over the entire website. So, and for this it's also it's a nice example. It's also you can see settings. It's a div element, so it's not an image element, and for that we have a background as well. So if you would like to change this one, you will have to do the same again. This is also, but it's a component for event. If you double click, you can see that on the section events we have this background again. It's called special event. We can change the image here if you want, and it's another thing. These are it's a good example of a homepage because it's a little bit complicated because it has components and some collection list from database. So if you double click, you can see this collection list, which it's a dynamic content basically. That we use the same for blog post. But if you double click here, you can say that you're not on the image. You are on the overlay element. So just go to the image, and if you just click on settings, you can change the image here, I guess. Yeah, you can replace the image here. Just don't forget to compress before you change it. So, but basically, in a really simple way, you can understand that these collection links, you can always check from the setting. It's the source of this content is coming from the events database, and if you go to event database, you will see, for example, that this ceremony has this one, so you can work from here and replace the images from here. So that's why we have to use designer to change this one. This is a video, so, and also a component because it's green. So if you just double click on it, you can see here the background. On the left panel you have the elements, and on the right side you will have the settings. You can see here this is the background video, and if you just go to settings here, or here you can find the settings icon as well. You can replace easily the video from here. If you just double click, you can just change the text. This is also a component, a bookmark component, so just be careful when you change this one. And this is also basically on the homepage, because there are so many elements we will have later on the pages. That's why you can see these green components, because the testimonials, and the video banner, and for example the special event, it will just repeat all over the pages, and of course the footer as well. So just be careful. If you change here something, it will change across the website as well. So if you double click, this is, you can see it's an image element, not a div element, so you can just easily replace here or replace here. Just don't forget to, if you upload an image, just don't forget to like I did, add this alternative text for SEO purposes. What else we have here? These are just reels. I used images, so I think I'm going to hide it until you will have Insta or YouTube short videos here. This is also components. If you double click, you can change it. This is just a banner, but if you double click, you can change it. I think from now it's not so complicated. I think the most the most how can I say, it was pretty complex. It was the development with the background, because it's not an image, and you have to find the background's style property here and change the image. So yeah, I think that's for all for changing the homepage elements. But if you have any question, just don't hesitate to ask me or write me.